Woman in the glass was there and then it was gone. It was like magic.
There's no such thing as magic.
Is that what they say?
The subject of magic gets different reactions ranging from fantasy to fear. But why is it so confusing? From witches and warlocks, abracadabra and hocus pocus, to white magic, black magic, and all the colors in between. Depending on your cultural background, different rumors are heard about if magic exists and how it affects us. Join me as I try to shed some light on what is truth and what is myth about magic based on my research and personal experiences. Don't go away. The goal of this video is to try to open minds about the magic that exists inside all of us as well as all around us, and to show that how it connects us even though we may have different cultures and belief systems. So, I like to start off by giving some basic background on what magic is. The Oxford Dictionary definition of magic is the power of influencing a course of actions or events by using mysterious supernatural forces. To others, magic is the art of changing consciousness through focused will. Although the origins of magic are debated, historically, magic was practiced in various ancient civilizations, often incorporated with religious beliefs and practices, and was used for a range of purposes, including healing, divination, and influencing nature. The English word magic has roots in ancient Greece and Latin, tracking back to the term magoi, which is designated by a priestly class in Persia. In another context, magic is referred to as an illusion, where magicians skilled at sleight of hand do misdirection and various other tricks and stunts to captivate audiences. This is known as entertainment magic, although in this video we will focus on the type of magic that involves energy manipulation. Magic can use many different energy sources, but I want to go over a few that we all work with without realizing it and have access to every day. Mana energy actually comes from the ocean, according to Polynesian culture, and is the basic magical energy filling the world. A little known fact is that common table salt has crystal energy and gives the same purifying and calming effect as a selenite crystal found in a holistic healing shop. Water alone is an elemental energy and is a source that is used by spiritual and earthly planes. Did you ever wonder why people that live near the ocean seem so laid back? If you've ever been near a selenite crystal or took a salt bath, this will help you realize that amongst other things, the ocean is a giant calming selenite crystal. In some forms of magic, the life force of a being can be called to be used as fuel. Life force energy comes from your chakras and is many times used for healing rituals. I personally don't recommend using your own life force energy as it can drain and cause you sickness. It's always good to connect to an unlimited energy source of your choosing to avoid fatigue. Elemental energy such as the ones that are felt while walking through nature, or the energy that comes from the moon interacting with the water content in every living thing, while providing a light source to charge crystals, for example, are also used in magic. Despite all the evidence to the contrary, there are still many people that say they don't believe in magic or esoteric energies, that they don't exist, or that they're not from God.
Is that what they say?
Let me explain something to you. All magic is not evil or from Satan, but all magic is from the universe or God.
Never let anyone tell you different.
Or are we forgetting that God created Satan too? Let's check some similarities. In almost every culture, there's a ritual used to heal the sick, as well as expel evil spirits from someone who is possessed. When it comes to divination, which involves astrology, tarot readings to tell the future and gain insights into hidden knowledge, for example, Christians, Buddhists, Hindus, and almost every culture receive prophetic dreams or have some sort of way of watching signs from God in order to prophesy the coming future event, such as the book of Revelations talking about the signs of the apocalypse and the second coming of Christ. When most think of magic and sorcery, they think of typical looks shown in horror movies or described in rumor. So some people believe that there is a certain look one has to be involved in magic. The truth is, we're all unique and have unique journeys. We are born with tools and spiritual gifts that we can develop in order to fulfill that journey. The magical trick, if you will, is to identify our own unique ways of connecting with our magic. Some people are more closely tied to nature, drawing their power from the earth and other natural sources. They may focus on specific elements of areas in magic dealing with this. Others may often have abilities that are passed down through their family bloodlines, while some are more likely to learn their magic through study and instruction. Here are some tips. We all manifest every day. Manifestation is the idea that you can bring your desires into reality by focusing your energy and intentions. There are some of us who are better at visualization and creating an image of a desire, for example, and some of us who are better at feeling as if we're in the moment experiencing that desire. Once you figure out your way of manifestation, you may find that you're an effortless manifester. This means that although it's an option, it is not necessary to take a class, meditate, or use a ritual to get your desires. You just do what comes naturally to you. Here are some natural magical gifts. A seer is someone with the gift to perceive things beyond the ordinary, often through spiritual and supernatural means. They can have visions, dreams, or other experiences that give them insight into the spiritual realm or future events. Seers are considered to have the heightened ability to see past illusions and understand spiritual reality. A healer is someone who facilitates healing by working with the mind, body, and spirit, as they believe these three things. Alchemists are millions of this list and can have various magical talents. For example, they can be an empath knowing just the right words to say, or a healer that knows what natural remedies to make to heal someone. They help anywhere they're needed to raise vibrations and are naturally attuned to taking negative energies or situations and changing them into positive ones. They are the energetic purification artists of the world and are the masters of taking a bad situation and flipping it. Let's discuss some colors that represent magic. Some you may have heard of and others no. Black is the most mysterious color, potentially indicating a troubled or negative spirit. For myself and my family, we found that doing things to maintain a high vibration, like meditation, helps us, as it literally makes a person invisible to negative energies because the vibrational frequency is not the same. Using crystals like black tourmaline and selenite are very aggressive in repelling negative energy, as it literally burns the negative spirits. Also, we can use a combination of prayer to help increase the amount of protection so we're not exposed to anything that may come our way. White magic is often associated with positive energies and guardian spirits. It represents purity, protection, spirituality, and angelic assistance. Blue magic signifies calm and a peaceful presence, possibly associated with spirits trying to communicate and inspire creativity. They can bring truth, peace, creativity, and healing. Green magic is linked to nature. It is the earth's healing properties and messages of renewal that can also be used for self-care, grounding, prosperity, and money spells. It represents nature, healing, growth, love, and earth magic. Red represents intensity or a warning or a spirit with a passionate past. It is used in love and seduction magic. It represents chaos magic, restlessness, and passion. Yellow is associated with divine messages and intelligent spirits, optimism, and encouragement. It presents awareness, willpower, and intellect. Purple and violet represent a connection to spiritual wisdom and a highly evolved spirit. It brings intuition, psychic vision, spirituality, and transformation power. Although the categories discussed are being used today, the truth is there are no actual colors to magic. What really matters is your intent and how you use it. In this world, we need all the positive magical talent we can get. So use your personal magic to better the lives of others. Thank you for staying until the end of this video. I hope it helped open minds and shut down stereotypes, as the real magic happens when we come together in peace, love, and harmony. Please remember to like and subscribe. Predictive dreams, or dreaming of a future event before it happens, come to us all, although most of us don't realize or remember them. The reason is that when we sleep, we connect to our higher consciousness. This consciousness travels through time and brings us awareness of important events in our lives. When it comes to friends and family, there's often a telepathic connection between them, similar to a mother and child, where they can sense many emotions. This may also manifest in dreams. For example, the emotions of a loved one in need of support that urges you to call them. Loved ones who have passed can also visit us in our dreams and bring us future messages for ourselves or for someone else. This is because this is the easiest way for them to communicate in person. There's an old saying, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Beware of jealous friends, as thoughts are also energy. Bad intentions can send us negativity that can manifest in our dreams. This could be a warning of future problems down the road for your friendship. On a brighter note, future events that can brighten our day can also be manifested in our dreams. Some messages come in the form of symbols, such as dreaming of rivers or streams with fish. This often means good fortune or that money can come. Premonitions, unlike predictive dreams, can take many forms. They can appear in your dreams or as images in your mind's eye while you're awake. It is said that our spirit has many different parts or different versions of ourselves, each version existing in its own astral plane. While we go about our everyday lives, they travel through many timelines, gathering information from the future as well as the past. This, amongst other sources, gives us the gut feeling that is known as intuition. Although some people are more prone to having premonitions than others, we all have them and are capable of honing this skill. The first step is to acknowledge when they're happening. As society has programmed us to limit our understanding of the capabilities of our conscious mind, we're going to go over some tips of confirming a dream happening or when a premonition is happening. Premonitions are more vivid than normal night or daydreaming, or any images caused by reflex responses from your fight or flight system. A good example of a physical reflex response is if you're driving down the road and there may be animals that you're not actively looking at in the background. A thought or an image comes to mind of the exact animal that's actually around you, and then all of a sudden, you look for them as you're consciously aware of their presence. On the other hand, if you're driving